Well, Dave, that's a pretty bold statement to make, that everybody in the world wants the same thing, whether you're black or white or Democrat or Republican, or whether you live in America or whether you live in South Africa or whether you live in Australia or Africa. How can you say that everybody wants the same thing? Well, the fact is, I believe God has us all on the same page. God, being sovereign, is pretty unique in how he works with us. And what it in fact is that we're wanting, and everybody wants the same thing, everybody wants a better government. Pretty interesting, huh? We all do want a better government. I don't care where you are. You're not happy with what your government's doing. Well, let me start with a postulate, because I believe God's in everything. So here's the postulate. When Adam sinned, or when he fell, he didn't lose a religion. He lost a government. The governor of the kingdom of heaven was living inside of him. The governor of the kingdom of heaven was having an intimate relationship with him and was giving him resource, or was a connection to actual source, to be able to bring all the resources from heaven to earth. But Adam, not unlike all of us, wanted to do it himself. I don't want God to rule over me. I want to do it myself. And so for that reason, every government is a government that is run by a humanity that is basically watching out for itself and doesn't have the ability to reach down and take care of the needs of the people that are beneath them. So one day somebody asked me, Dave, what would you do if you were president? And I said, well, I'd screw it up. And they said, no, really, seriously, what would you do? And I said, I would screw it up. I said, because I am not infallible. I am corruptible. The bottom line is we all have certain things that we find ourselves buckling under, and we're not capable of walking in that perfect line. And so consequently, until we have a government or a group of people who are walking in integrity and under the anointing of God that Adam originally had, we are all going to want a new government. So this is the first tape. You'll be able to click on some of the other ones that are coming up here, and they'll be explaining this in a little bit more depth, because what we're looking for is the government of the kingdom of heaven.